Hi there, it's Grant here from Coffee and Crypto. So in today's video, I've got something really interesting that I want to share with you. So yesterday, I was scrolling CoinMarketCap as I do every day, usually in the morning. And I went to the sort of, the trending and biggest rising coins. And I came across a coin that at the time had risen over 1,000% in less than 24 hours. So to put that into monetary terms, if you put $1,000 on it, you're up to $10,000 in less than 24 hours. So this coin was absolutely exploding, and by the end of yesterday, it exploded over 3,000%. So if you put $1,000 on or $1,000, you'd be sitting on a nice pile of $30,000 by the end of the day. Now, just very quickly before I continue, well, two things. Obviously nothing in this video is to be taken as investment advice. I'm just sort of sharing, my journey here, anything I do, I just want to give you guys, sort of useful crypto info, but nothing should be taken as investment advice because, as you know, crypto is highly volatile, highly risky. I would never say you must buy this coin now because that's irresponsible. But, I just want to share my crypto journey with you because I'm learning as well. Try and give you some good advice as well. But please don't take anything and say as crypto coin. I'm definitely not suggesting you buy this coin. And the last thing I want to say as well, obviously trying to find the next big crypto coin is hugely time consuming and is a bit of potluck really. But I found a shortcut. I'm a member of a financial newsletter called the Palm Newsletters run by Teeka Tiwari. He's one of the top crypto experts in the world. He gives out a lot of crypto research and a lot of crypto picks in his financial newsletters, all sorts of stuff there. And for you newbies, there is actually a crypto course in there that tells you how to get started with crypto, what it's all about as well. So if you want to save yourself a ton of time researching and probably wasting money as well, I'll link to the Palm newsletter down below. You can check it out. It's really inexpensive. It's just $49 for the year. And if you're smart, I think you'll easily recoup your ROI. So yeah, I'll link to the Palm newsletter down below. Anyway, on to today's content. So this is the coin that's exploded over 3,000%. It's called Tomcoin. It's kind of like a little token. They're sort of like pitching it as like a meme coin. I'll just show you the chart from yesterday. So this is 7 days, but it's basically just launched this coin. And yesterday, it just shot up. Obviously, because people were buying it. Demand for the coin was huge at the time, and it just went up and up. And I think it topped out at over, I think it was about 3,600% in 24 hours. And I have to confess, I bought into the hype. So when I saw this, I was like, yeah, I'm having a bit of Tomcoin. Bit of a nightmare to buy the bloody thing, to be honest. You had to buy Binance coin, then you had to swap it. And it basically took me all day to purchase Tomcoin. I didn't buy much because this is highly speculative. I only bought $40. But yeah, I missed this huge pump and I got in up here. So in many ways, bit of a rookie error. But I just thought to myself, you know what, it's worth a punt. And I just put $40 on. Now, I don't advise you buy this coin because I don't think it's going to be a good one. But I just took a punt on it. I thought, well, I'll just put $40 on it. And if it explodes, like, I don't know, 50,000% in the next 4, 5, 6 months, then, I'll earn myself a nice little investment nest egg. Now, I'm not expecting it to do that. I mean, who knows? No one really knows. It's very, very interesting. But let me just show you, a little bit more about Tomcoin. Now, I'm not saying you buy this. I would recommend you don't because I don't think it's going to do much. I'm just going to keep hold of my Tomcoins in my wallet and just hold them. And they're probably going to be junk. But yeah, there we go. So this is basically Tomcoin. The free is going to basically people's crypto. It's like, you know, and I think the big idea for all of this is this token's meant to raise money for a game they want to do. They want to do a game in the metaverse. Yeah, and that's kind of like what they want to do. But whether the game actually ever happens, where this could even be a scam, I just don't know. I mean, I did my initial research. It's got its own social media channels, blah blah blah. But yeah, I mean, the investing in these kind of things is massively speculative, and most of the time you're going to lose your money. But I guess every now and then one's just gonna take off, and you're gonna go for the ride with it. But yeah, this is TomCoin. You know, they've been developing this coin for a while now. That's how you buy it. It was a right nightmare to buy because you just had to jump through loads of different hoops in order to buy it. So I wouldn't, but I definitely don't buy this, guys. I just want to share with you. And I think the big idea that I want to sort of get away from this is that yeah, there are opportunities abound in crypto. I mean, if we go to yeah, let me just open another window. Let's go CoinMarketCap. Yeah, so if we go to CoinMarketCap and we look at the biggest gainers, I mean, let's just go through the list. I mean, yeah, I mean, these, these coins are, going up. I mean, nothing like TomCoin yesterday, but these are more realistic, I mean, there's not many things you can get 100, 200% in 24 hours unless you run a really profitable business. But in terms of investments, this is pretty good. So, yeah, crypto. The point I'm making is that, the opportunities in crypto are huge, and not just crypto, NFTs, the metaverse, DeFi down the line. But it's huge. So now, what I want to get across is don't buy TomCoin. I think it's going to be a junk coin. I just took a punt. I acted a little bit on impulse. I went to the website, checked their social media channels. Everything seemed okay. There's a couple of red flags because, when you're researching projects, there's no sign. There's no details about the team behind the project. And yeah, there's just a couple of things. I just took an absolute punt. I just thought I'm just going to put a small amount of money in it. And if it explodes, another 10,000% or whatever, I've made a nice little return on my $40. But as it turns out, I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be a junk coin. But I'll just let it sit in my wallet and hold it and see what happens with it. But now I've been doing a lot of research into crypto at the moment. I've been for a long time. But the best way, if you want to invest in crypto, and this is an investment advice, but this is how the top crypto investment expert do it. You've got to put your investment hat on. You don't want to act on impulse like I did yesterday on TomCoin, because that's how you lose all your money. When picking a project to sort of invest in, I think you've got to like the project. There's got to be something about the project you think, oh yeah, that's really interesting, whether it's to do with gaming or decentralized finance. There's got to be something about it. You go, yeah, that's interesting. Then you really got to look at the technology behind it. Is the technology solid? And also, what kind of real world problem are they going to be solving? What problem is the project going to solve? If they're solving a big problem, you might be, oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. I think one of the most important things is you need to look at the team behind the project. If the team got success in getting crypto projects off the ground or tech projects, look at the team, do a bit of research, those kind of things. So those are really the main check marks, to look for great, crypto projects. And I think another way to find, good crypto projects is really using social media. I mean, there's a huge crypto sort of social thing going on Twitter, Telegram, where you can get wind of new projects. So yeah, that's how you should really be looking you know, sort of, if you're interested in the crypto space, you're always looking for the next big crypto coin or crypto token. That's how you got to do it. You never act on impulse. And just because you come on here and you see coins exploding 216%, you know, that's no reason to buy. You need to do your research behind the project. Is this something you enjoy? Does it solve a real world problem? And blah, 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 like I said. But, you know, that's kind of like how you've got to look at it. Otherwise, you know, if you just randomly pick these coins and bung money on, you're going to lose your money probably 90% of the time. And also, these little coins here, they're highly volatile because they're not stable at all. I mean, it can make, you know, 1,000% plus in a day, but it could lose all of that as well. So, you know, it's like riding a tsunami, really. You gotta get in low and get out high, and that's all sort of timing and having a bit of you know, having a bit of sort of information from others as well. But so that's what I've got for you. Now, do not buy Tomcoin. I think it's going to be a junk coin. Could be wrong, but my advice is don't buy Tomcoin. I was just using this as an example because I'm always quite excited to see when coins explode. So, but if you do buy Tomcoin, buy it at your own risk. You know, that's all I'm saying. Don't buy it because I think it is going to be a piece of junk. So learn from my mistake. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that bit of information with you. And obviously, if you can't be bothered doing all the research, and you know, it is hard work researching cryptos. You really got to be on it. It's not just something where you come here and just randomly pick some cryptos. You got to know what you're doing. It can be very time consuming. You could sit there all day researching projects. If you want to shortcut that, why not join the Palm newsletter? It's massively helped me, you know, get into crypto. Learn a lot from their crypto course, how crypto works. You've got to understand how crypto works. I mean, that's very important. You've got to know what you're investing in. It's got a great crypto course, great crypto reports that give research behind the picks Tika gives, and then he gives his picks. And there's a whole portfolio and a monthly newsletter as well. I highly recommend it. Really inexpensive, only $49. It's going to save you a lot of time just sort of randomly going through CoinMarketCap and listening to weirdos on social media saying, oh, buy this coin. And, you know, no one should ever be doing that. But anyway, so if you want to have a look at the Palm newsletter, it's only $49. Click below. If you like it, buy it. If not, don't worry. And just in the full act of transparency, I do get a commission. You know, if you make a purchase of Palm newsletter, it just helps me to run this channel and hopefully bring you the very best crypto related content. So anyway, that's what I've got for you today. Hopefully you found it interesting and informative and maybe a bit comical that I bought what I think is going to be a garbage coin. But, you know, at the end of the day, the crypto boom has only just begun. I was watching a documentary or docu-series about crypto, and we've barely got started with the crypto boom. We're basically like, if we equate it to the internet, we're basically 1995. That's where we are with crypto. So don't worry. There's going to be plenty of opportunity in crypto in the coming years. Trust me. You just need a bit of sort of information, you know, and knowledge in order to pick the right projects. So anyway, that's what I've got for you. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you soon.